Mad ESC United, your favorite Eurovision channel, and this is the ESC United expert panel where we talk about the songs that were set to go to Eurovision 2020 and share our thoughts. And this is the last country we're going to review. Crazy, huh? So we made it all the way through. Only Italy is missing. And I've got here James, I've got here Roy, I've got here Melanie, and we are ready to discuss the song that won in Italy, the Sanremo Fest, and it is Diodato, Fai rumore. So let's do this one last time in 2020, share our thoughts and see our scores. But first, let's just talk about the song. Roy, what are your thoughts?
Well, you saved the best for last, huh? This
is what you're saying.
This is by a landslide my favorite song of the year. This song is so beautiful, and especially with everything going on in the world right now. I saw a video of them singing this song in the streets in their own apartments, and it just made my heart melt. And just every time I listen to it, I'm just hovering and just like, oh, this is so lovely. And I think on a stage they would have looked amazing as well. I think this would have been an epic moment within the show, and I think a lot of people would gravitate towards it. I think this screams maybe not jury winner, but at least top 2, top 3, and maybe the only flaw is that it's still like 40-ish seconds too long, so we don't really know what they would have done with that 40 seconds that it needs to shave off. But otherwise, absolutely in love with this.
Oh, wow. That is definitely a good start here for Italy, at least according to Roy's comments. James, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. This probably would do the business with the jury. It's just your very classical Italian ballad, just done quite well. I wasn't too optimistic when I first was watching Sanremo. And I see this little greyhound of a man go up to the microphone, and then he just starts singing softly. But then the chorus hits. Fai rumore! Yeah, it just goes straight into overdrive, and from there, the song just grips you. He really sells the pain of being in a relationship where two people fail to communicate, and you can just, even though you don't understand, you might not understand Italian, you get the point. Oh, this man is in total agony. He just wants to scream. Come on, say something. Damn it. We can't exist like this anymore. So in that sense, it's a great it's a great song.
Yeah. No, I appreciate your comments. We're all like paying attention to your kitty cat. What's his name?
Oh,
Oh,
no. Smokey, come here.
Smokey.
Smokey said grumpy. All right. In Jan Olason's words, take it away, Melanie.
Oh yeah, I'm on the same page as James on this song. When I first heard it, I wasn't a big fan of this song. I expected Italy to come something as salty, like last year, but instead of that we got the traditional Italian ballad Fai rumore. You know, it's the big dramatic ballad with that massive chorus we see more often in Sanremo and on Eurovision. But the song shines in the fact that you really feel his cry for love. You know, when I first heard him live in the finals for Sanremo, I was like, okay, he can sing. You know, it didn't grab me in the studio cut, but when he sung it live in Sanremo, it was like, yes, this guy, he can sing. He has a great, nice vocal control, and you really feel the emotions through his singing. So it just only needed some more time for me to really like the song. It's just a masterpiece, and I'm sad that it won't be sung on our Eurovision stage.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I'm not always, I wouldn't say comfortable. I sometimes feel weird doing reaction videos because you feel like you have to react, right? Like people give people something, and I hate like pretending anything. So, but I can honestly tell you that the video I did was as genuine as it is. That heart-wrenching chorus when it comes in, it's just like my heart was breaking, and it was, I think James pointed out, the emotions that were it was like, I can't. It was amazing. And also, Roy, great point. We have the connection now where people were on the street singing the song, and it was one of the most amazing, touching things I've seen in a very, very long time. It's a big, grand ballad from Italy. Maybe some people think it's too traditional or outdated even. I would disagree with that. It's just another example why you do not need to sing in English to connect emotionally with a song. And that is, I think, just an advice to future artists. When you do it right, it absolutely works. This is what Italy is so good at. And I don't care if you don't like the song. It may not be for everybody. You gotta admit, it's so authentic. And authenticity just is a big plus in my book. Every year, there's maybe one, maybe two songs where it has such an emotional impact on me. Last year was clearly Arcade. It just really grabbed me. I feel as Italy, Fai rumore is doing a similar thing with me. I'm not saying it would have won the contest. Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. But to me, emotionally, it had a similar impact. And I just love it to bits. I cannot even begin to describe how much I love this song. So just to wrap it up, like the way Roy started it, it is one of the best songs this year. I'm not going to lie. But let's take a look at our scores, and we'll go in the same order. See, 10 really, really high, 1 really, really low. Roy, what did you give it?
Yeah, I don't give out 10s too easily, and I guess I didn't do it here either because I still have to wait for the cutoff point, and we've seen Italy mess that up before, so we never know how that would have done. So I gave it a 9.5, but this is my favorite song of the year, and I wanted to state that. All
right. So no 10s from Roy this year, but a 9.5 is pretty darn good. How about you, James?
I gave out 110. Unfortunately, it's not for this one, but I really love this one anyway. 9 from me. It just really grabs you. Just a great classic Italian ballad that they've been known for since the 1960s.
Yeah, and it still works. Melanie.
Yep.
Yeah, as I said, I really love the song. It's a masterpiece. It just took me some more listens before it really hits me, and I just expect a bit more, something more from Italy. But nevertheless, I still gave it an 8.
8 points from Melanie. You know how I feel about that song, and let me just wrap this up by saying it absolutely, if there are any 10s in the world, this one should get one. Therefore, 10 points from me, because I have a hard time listening. I don't want to even listen to it because I always get so emotional. So absolutely 10 points for me. I do not regret it. And if I could give more points, I would, but I can't. So 10 points from Matt. And now it's time to find out if the rest of the team agrees with us or not. So we combine the score from ESC United, and I'm here to present the final outcome. Italy gets 7.80, and I'm disappointed by it. I must say, it's still a good score in my view, but it should have been at least 8+ to me. It's just, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I guess not everyone, maybe it's not necessarily like what the Eurovision average fan maybe screams for, like what they yearn for. But to me, I think this would have such a major emotional impact at Eurovision. But we'll never know. But I think it should have broken through the 8 points at least. But nevertheless, a fantastic score. So I don't want to downplay it. What do you think, Roy?
Yeah, I mean, we know how difficult it is to break through the 8 barrier, but I also expected it to be like just a bit above it. And, there will always be people that don't like big ballads, or like they say it, shouty ballads. And there are always people not liking it, and maybe then you get under the 8 mark. So it is what it is. But hey, at least Matt and me love it. So hey, we are superior to everyone. So.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? James, you get the final word. Your thoughts on the score?
I think there's a couple of members on our team who enjoy stewing in uncommunicative and unhappy relationships. They're obviously no love in their environment. So yes, in that sense, I'm disappointed it's below an 8 there. I know a few people are like, oh, this is old fossil music or something, and they might drag it down, but I didn't expect it to be below an 8.
Yeah, but nevertheless, it is a great outcome overall for Italy, even though most of us think it should have been a little higher. and it's time to look at the final scoreboard right here. Now you know where Italy lands and where everybody else is landing at, and we'll put that on our website as well, so you can look at it in more detail. We are done with the panel. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching and going through this, and it was fun. I mean, that's all we can do right now, right? So, but just because the panel is over doesn't mean Eurovision at ESC United is over, because there will be plenty of videos more, as well as live streams and blah blah blah. So thank you for sticking with us this entire time, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you, Roy. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, James, and thank you to everyone else on the team who joined me on here, and I talk to you all later.